Good evening, everyone. I hope you had a great day. And today I'm back with another topic. It's about the important benefits of chewing your food. I know it's a very small topic where you might be thinking, what may be the benefit of just chewing food, but it can play a vital role in your overall health. And that's what today we will talk about. The topic which we would discuss today in today's live would be chewing and the human digestive system, how they are interrelated, how to chew your food properly, and third, benefits of chewing your food. So if you watch this carefully, what I'm going to talk, matter of fact, lot of health issues you will just it will get vanished if you eat your food right. And that's what is the topic today, because you would have seen people talking about you are what you eat, but more than that, you are how you eat. Both are equally true. It's not just what you eat and who you are, but who you are is also decided by how you eat. Because if you see in today's fast-paced life, most of us rush through the meals and skip chewing, our food, or simply we gulp down the food with some liquid, maybe water or any kind of varieties of liquid, cold drinks, and anything. What we do is we just gulp the food down, and this behavior of eating can cause serious digestive health issues. Because when you don't chew your food properly, our body does not absorb nutrition from the food, because the food itself has not got into a fine paste. So it's the proper nutrition is not only about having a micro and macronutrients in place, but it's also about how you chew your food. So how does chewing and digestive system are interrelated? See, most of the time when we talk about digestion, we think the digestion starts from our stomach, but it's not true, because the point where the digestion starts is our mouth. And that is the reason it's very vital that we chew the food properly. Because as most of us, by the word digestion, we think stomach is the point where digestion starts. So our mouth sets the digestion process, for the success in terms of absorbing all the nutrient and passing to the digestive health. Even the food get digested better when you chew it properly in your mouth. So our digestive system and chewing your food are interconnected. Matter of fact, the better you chew your food, the better it gets absorbed in our digestion system. So when it comes to the actual art of chewing, when you put a bite of food in your mouth, your teeth, your tongue, and your saliva, all those things are involved in the whole process. Now you would be knowing that there is a role of all these things. Why does what does teeth do? What does tongue do? And what does saliva do? We have to understand that if you don't give appropriate amount of time in terms of chewing your food properly, it can lead to bloating. It can lead to weight gain. Most of the people who are overweight or obese, you won't see them sitting in one place and eating peacefully. They would be rushing through the food. Somehow they would be finishing the food. They think eating is also a task. Somehow they have to finish the food. So so when you rush through the food, definitely you don't chew it properly. Your tongue, your saliva, and your teeth are not involved, because how many times you should chew your food? Minimum you should chew your food is at least 32 times. So the moment you chew 32 times and all these things are involved in the process, the food will get grinded into fine paste, and that is when it should go down to the intestinal tract. Okay, so that is how our digestive system and the chewing food is interrelated. So never underestimate this part, because most of the people say, I don't even have time to eat my meal. I somehow rush through the meal. Whatever comes, I will finish and get into the meeting. But you don't understand this is the reason that you have all the health issues. So it is not that it is not part of any program, that it is a part of your holistic living. If you don't have enough time to sit and eat properly, matter of fact, you are inviting all the disease in your body. Okay, so so every thing in our mouth plays a vital role in terms of overall digestion of our food. So how should you chew your food? Because see, when you chew your food, it should be slow and steadily. We should not be fast when we are chewing our food. Chew your food until the mouthful of your food, which you already have taken a bite in your mouth, has got grinded into a thin paste, and you have swallowed it completely. Before you take the next, bite of food, make sure that the food which was there in your mouth has gone in completely after chewing it at least 32 times. Okay, and if you want to drink water, don't drink when food is there in your mouth. You have to let it go after chewing properly, let it go down, and then you have to drink water. So what all to keep in mind while you are chewing your food, you have to chew slowly and steadily. Wait for the mouthful of food to get into fine paste, and it goes down. That's when you take the another bite. And don't drink water and swallow food. Once the food is not there in your mouth, it has got completely grinded, and then you have swallowed it. That's when you should drink your water. Now, what are the benefits of chewing your food? Because I spoke about how digestive system is related, and what are the best way to chew your food, and what are the benefits of chewing food. If you understand the benefits of chewing food, see, the people who don't chew their food properly are having gastric issues. The people who don't, chew their food properly get bloated issues. The people who don't chew their food properly, they have more chances to become overweight and obese. Because the moment you don't chew your food properly, our body does not get enough nutrition from the food which you already have consumed. And when you don't, our body doesn't get enough nutrition, you will feel hungry very frequently. And the more you eat, you understand what would happen more. You would gain more. So that way also, most of the people who are not chewing food properly, they are always in rush to finish their food. You would see them, they are overweight and obese. So now let's get to the benefits of chewing your food. What are the 7 benefits? As the topic suggests, we will talk about the number one benefit which you get is, in the process of chewing food, our body absorbs more nutrients and energy from the food. Because when you grind it properly, body absorbs the nutrition in a better way. So that is the first benefit. Your body absorbs more nutrition. Second is, it can help you maintain a healthy weight. You see, the people who sit for some time, they take their time out and eat properly, they chew their food properly, they would not be very overweight and obese. You can try this experiment. You can see in your near and dear ones, the person who is always rushed to eat something, you see how they look. And the person who silently sit and gives time at least 15-20 minutes to eat their food, they would not be overweight or obese. So definitely it helps you maintain a healthy weight. And third, your food gets more exposure to your saliva. So the more time it is there in your mouth, the more it interacts with your saliva, and saliva secretes certain enzyme which aids in the absorption of the nutrient in body. And fourth, it helps in easier digestion. So when you have, as we discussed, the digestive process starts in our mouth. When you have chewed the food properly, definitely it will not put too much pressure on our digestion to get digested. It will be easily digestible in our digestive system. So it makes your whole digestive system easier. It is good for your teeth. If you don't chew your food, what work your teeth are doing. So you should give some workout to teeth as well. When you chew it properly, your teeth also, matter of fact, becomes stronger. you know and when you chew your food properly, sixth one, it has less excess bacteria lingering into your intestines. So that is the sixth one. And last is, when you chew your food, you really enjoy and taste your food properly. So these are the 7 benefits you get when you chew your food properly, apart from all those things which we have discussed right now. Now the question is, how many people really chew their food properly and eat, in peaceful way? So for this, you have to ask 3 questions from yourself. What is the number one? So if you answer all these 3 questions, and if any of the answers is yes, it means you are not eating your food right. What is the number one question? Do you sit or stand while you eat? Number two questions. Number two, are you chewing your food at least 32 times? And number three, are you distracted while eating? Now, any of these answer is yes, it means you're not eating right. Because you see, most of the people, they don't sit and eat. They would keep plate in hand, and, with the spoon, somehow they will finish, and, they will rush. So, you should sit, and, you should have a time. You should keep all the distraction aside, sit at one place and eat as if you have given total 15-20 minutes of time only to eat. You are not checking your cell phone, you are not watching TV, you are not talking to someone, you are not distracted in any way. You make sure you're seated well, and then finishing your food in 15 to 20 minutes. And during the whole process, when you chew your food properly at least 32 times, definitely it will go 20 minutes of time. So when you do all those things, understand how chewing and our digestive system is related, how to chew your food properly, at least chew it 32 times. Before you, slow it, before you gulp it down, make sure it has gone into a fine paste. And, when you chew it properly, our body absorbs better nutrition from the food which you are, eating. So if you take all these things in mind and understand whether you are eating well or not by answering these 3 questions, I think your whole health will go to a different level the moment you start chewing well. So I hope it made sense to you. And before we wind up the call, I am Harishankar, a health coach at Rustic Wisdom, have been helping hundreds of people across globe to get into ideal shape, and not into losing weight, but also making their health better in terms of different aspects of their life, their sleep quality, their energy level, their hormones, everything works well when you work on one aspect, like fixing what is needed to be fixed, your diet, your activities, and taking care of your nutritional intake. So with this, I hope it made sense to you. Share this video to people who are also health conscious. They want to make some changes which can give them a compounding effect over a period of time. And see you in my next live session on coming Wednesday. Good night.